Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We're doing this a little bit later today and on the wrong day. Hi, Pam. How are you? Hi, Joe. So I missed doing this last week, and I really wanted. Oh, it's not even Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Oh my goodness, I can't do things on a different pattern. It throws me off. It's craziness. So I haven't been to work in a week and a half. I went in yesterday and did a few things, but it's been really nice to have some time off. Good morning, Donna. Hi, Sandy. How are you guys? So, I couldn't decide what I wanted to paint, which is always the case. And I think I'm going to do a cardinal this morning and keep it really simple. How are you, Donna? Doing anything fun tonight? And Happy New Year's Eve. So let me turn this around. I decided maybe last week I painted a poinsettia, or I guess it was 2 weeks ago, and I shared it in our group on Art Friends in Facebook. And I don't know if anybody tried painting it, but I shared my gridded photo, the photo that I painted from Hi Anita, and so that you guys could try it on your own if you wanted to. So I think I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do a cardinal because I never have enough birds. I'm getting things ready I'm going to take stuff to their Bluestone Gallery. PM is on here, and I'm going to have my artwork there. So I just sell birds very quickly, so I never have enough. So I thought I'll paint one, and I'm going to try and talk about my process even more than I normally do, I think, and then share the photo in our Art Friends group. And if you're not in that group, it's a group on Facebook, or I could always send it to you. You could just message me and let me know, and I could email it to you. So let me turn this around. So it's a pretty simple thing to paint here, but simple is good. If you can take a simple subject and make it work, I think you can paint anything. I think that I learned the most in my process by doing simple and small, and giving yourself the room to be able to do something every day in your painting practice, which I think is the priceless way to learn, because just like anything else, it takes so much practice. Okay, I'm getting out as I always do, I start with my Zest-It clear painting medium. I have it in my little jar here, my messy little jar. I love this. It's my friend has a honey company. I did her logo, and I do all her labels and everything for her, but I just love how messy this looks. It's so fun. It's like my favorite jar ever because it's worn and loved. And I also have, which I made these things. I made like little kind of cheat sheets of my favorite colors of my favorite oil paints. And I did a blue, a red, and a yellow. And these are the reds. I did this little color chart. How fun is that? So I can kind of look for what colors I need in my color chart. So I have these all in a PDF. And I'm going to be sure, like this week, I'll link them and I'll put them in my newsletter if you don't already have my PDF of that. They're so much fun. I wanted to cut them apart and do something with the color charts because I love them. I want to make more color charts. So I did 3. I didn't even share the one that I did for yellow yet. I need to do that. Hi, Allie. Allie, what'd you order? You ordered the R&F pigment sticks, right? Or did you tell me about the Rembrandt colors? I ordered those. I ordered some Vasari paint colors, the Rembrandts. I think it's called, is that what it's called? I can't remember, but I actually ordered the whole set because they're just so beautiful, and they're on sale on the Vasari website until the end of the year, which is today. They're on sale still today. And oh wait, I have to turn my music down a little bit because I can't be detected, or YouTube video won't stay up. I'm going to do my best to save this. The R&F pigment sticks. I love them. I think the R&F like headquarters is in New York or something. Like, I don't know why I've never been there. It's not that far away. I think I need to go there. So now I'm just putting down transparent. Good, Sandy. Thank you. So how are you guys? Did you all have a good holiday? I did. I've been doing a lot of relaxing. I thought I would do a lot of planning for my art stuff. And like, I have more goals for this short time off. I thought I'd get a million things done. I always think that. When do you think I'll learn that sometimes the days off need to be days off? I did accomplish a lot, but not near what I wanted to. So I didn't even start like working on my goals. I did say I want to let life unfold a little more naturally this year and not have too many goals, but I don't know. It's pretty fun when you make a goal and see it come true. Really fun. So there's a branch here in front of this bird. I'm just going to ignore that. Hi, Nina. So what was your favorite Christmas gift? I know some of you told me you've gotten like to get some art supplies. That's so fun. I ordered for my family. I ordered a puzzle, and now I'm not going to remember her name. She does all her artwork are big, colorful circles. Shoot, it's in my story right now. You'll have to go check it out. And we always do a puzzle. Well, mostly my kids, and I do help. Every year at Christmas, I order one puzzle and we do it. It's already finished. And this one was extra fun, I thought, because it was a beautiful piece of art. You know, often puzzles are pretty unattractive, boring. I don't know. Good morning, Kim. Hi, Susie. This needs to come down a little lower here. That's better. Making sure that I feel like I have everything where it needs to be. It's going to take me less time. The puzzle, oh, did you see it? Yes, it is so pretty. I love the colors. It was challenging too, because they were just really masses of color, but there's nothing better than big masses of color ever. The eye is right about here. Yeah, so I think after I'm finished here, I'm going to go to market, which I love to do. Uh-oh. Hi.
Are you painting live?
Yeah. Now I think, I get my bird photos. There's a gentleman that lives in my town, and he takes photos of birds, and he lets me use them as reference. Because I would need an amazing camera. I appreciate sharing them with me, although I'm kind of out of them. I need to art direct him, tell him what I need. That's so crazy. I would never do that, but I would love to. I feel like I need some new things to paint. Like I've been going through my photos. So I've been learning Procreate. It's kind of like a Photoshop program, and you do it on your iPad. But my iPad, last night, they had an upgrade to it. And I was so excited, but my iPad, I can't even fit it on there. So I don't know if I need more memory on my iPad, but I spent probably 2 hours yesterday just throwing away photos, my reference painting photos, because I had a lot of duplicates in there, for one thing. I'm not the most organized person. And it was really good to go through and do that. What are you using to make the blocks over the picture? It is an app called, I think it's called hashtag, like the little number symbol grid. And I'll show you here. Let me show you. So this is the little icon for the, and this is where I did it. So it's called, gosh, is that what it's called? Hashtag grid? I think so. So I go in, just download the app on your iPad or your phone, and then, whoops, I can pick any photo. Like I thought about painting that today. That's a Christmas cactus. But I wanted to do something simple. I just took that photo this morning on my kitchen windowsill. And do you see that? I don't know if you can see it in there, but you can make your line widths whatever you want them to be. You can do as many rows across and down as you want. I usually just do the grid of 4. But see, you can make any grid you want. And then all you do is hold your finger on it. You can save the grid and image, and it saves right to your photos. And then there's an ad, but that's okay. So there's the photo. So it's super easy to use. So now this is more of a brown background, which I don't dislike, but I've been loving some brighter colors. So I'm gonna, I love this. I've been playing around a lot with this manganese blue hue. This is an old tube of paint, and it just has a new life for me. I've been using it a lot. So I'm gonna put a little more of that up in here. Makes, like when you mix it in with other colors, it's just gorgeous. I think that's a good start. You guys see okay? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to come down, mix colors soon. After I do my pigment sticks, which I need more of those. So I did buy myself the set of Vasari paints. And I think it's called the Rembrandt collection. But I didn't get any more pigment sticks. But I should. Mine are kind of getting low. Hi, Shara. How are you? Hi, Ann. And I'm going to get out a few reds. Other fun colors. Maybe green. Gold. All right, so this one, there's an RNF pigment. This is a alizarin orange. I think I need a new one of these. I love it. I need some reds. It seems like there aren't a lot of like purple colors in these. I'm not sure why. But the blues are amazing. I love blues. Now there's not a whole lot of definition in here. I do want to think, when I'm mixing paints today, I hope I stay focused on, I want to think about mixing. Hi, Carol, how are you? Think about mixing warms and cools and paying attention to that. Hi, Jackie. It's nice doing this. An hour later, I actually slept in today. It was wonderful. So I'm just playing around, putting some of the RNF pigment stick colors in there just because it's fun. Not for any other reason. It loosens up my style a little bit. Adding this in there, it helps me like add in fun extra colors. Good morning, Dawn. Happy New Year, Carol. Dawn is my sister. That's where I'm going for pork and sauerkraut tomorrow. Do you guys have pork and sauerkraut for New Year's? Certainly not my favorite meal, but I do eat a little bit of it for good luck. Because you can never have too much of that. I'm sort of excited to start a new decade. I think that it's going to be a good one. And I kind of feel like we need a new one. I don't know. Not that this past decade was that bad, but I entered the Vasari Modern Impression. Oh, that's what it is. The Modern Impressionist set. Yes, Anita, that's right. And the Rosemary. Oh my gosh, Anita. Lucky you. Oh, that's awesome. Those are all amazing. That's what I would want for Christmas. Very fun. So the big things I asked for Christmas were a new pillow, which I got, and it's amazing. There's nothing better than having a great pillow. And a bottle of perfume. I always just buy those little travel size, like roll-on things. And there's a perfume I love. It's, shoot, now I'm going to forget what it's called. But anyway, I got the whole real bottle of it, which was a nice treat. And some Lululemon yoga pants, which are my favorite. I could wear them every single day. Got pretty close to do. I know, Allie, isn't that fun? Anita is the lucky duck. Black Eyed Peas. Mom Painting, what a fun name. Okay, now I have to mix up some colors. So I'm going to pull you down here to my palette. I put a few new out this morning. My palette's not too dirty. I cleaned it all up before we got together here. So I want to think about making a warm and a cool red. And there's also, I want to get some new palette knives too. I think that would be fun. I want to play around with doing more kind of with layering and palette knives. I think that's on my goal list. And many other things. So that's cool. I need something in the middle here. Let me mix them together here in the middle. It's nice, cool. Now I want to make warm. Are you using acrylic or oil paint? This is oil paint. I have been playing around with acrylics. And I did 2 abstracts. I did one for my mantle. And it was so much fun. It was just fun to be free with it, I guess. And I'm trying to do some different kinds of things so that I expand my horizons a little bit. Plus, we had 40 people here at our house for Christmas, and I had to kind of put my art studio away because our house isn't that large to fit that many people, so I had to put it all away. And acrylic painting takes up a whole lot less space, so I could have my area, like kind of have all the oil paints put away and just have a little bit of acrylics out, and that worked out well. So, okay, so this is a warmer mix. I used, what did I use? Magenta. And on my palette right now, and I'm not sure if it's on my color chart, but it's a permanent red. Oh, I have it out. Oh, it's a Vasari color. Permanent red, bright red. And then over here I'm using, I'm using this. This is Rembrandt's Transparent Red Medium with my other favorite Vasari paint, which is this Indian Yellow. And then I was adding in a little bit of Montserrat Orange. This is a Williamsburg color. Oh, thanks. You liked it. Yeah, I did a lot of commissions. I couldn't even find them all. Often I forget to photograph them. And then I forget to share them because I can never share them until they've been given to whoever's getting them as a gift, and then I forget all about them. So I have to pay more attention to kind of cataloging and remembering that, because I do love doing them. I did a lot of dogs, a lot of cats. I did some ornaments. I did a floral bouquet. That was really fun. Yeah, it was a good season for commissions for me. Let me get more of this. Kind of pink, but I want to have a little bit of brown in there too. Keep that warm. I'm going to add a little, whoops, wait, I hate when I get my white dirty. So those are nice, cool and warm. Love the little ornament frame. Oh, so do I. I can't find them though. Those, Carol, I can't find those frames. Like they were all out. I can't find them anywhere, but hopefully they'll get more in and I'll get more for next year. Because I only got, yeah, the animals were fun, weren't they? Yeah, I only ordered 12 of them. And I kept kind of doing, those little ones don't take me very long to do, and they're so darn cute, but I just didn't get as much done this season as I wanted to. But good morning, Kim from Portugal. A wonderful 2020 for everyone. Same to you. Now, Carol, they actually, at Terrain, they had ornaments like that, but they were, they already had like artwork in them. And like you could never buy something at Terrain and resell it, because Terrain is like one of the most expensive places on earth. Like it's so, but everything is so gorgeous. But it's like I go there and buy myself like a little something as a treat. But I couldn't go buy something in, well, maybe if it was on sale. I got really cool ribbon last year on sale that I used to. Okay, there's no green like this in the painting, but I love this green. I'm playing around with. It's a new color that I got. It's this Rembrandt. It's called Transparent Yellow Green. So I'm just going to use a little bit. Oh, the medium that I use is this clear painting medium. It's called Zest It. Rosemary Brushes sells it. And I only use it in my base layer. Like I won't use that anymore now. I'm finished with that. Oh, I need to do a dark. And I would like to let some fun colors show through in this too. Did I finish what I was talking about? I think I do that all the time. I start talking and forget to finish what I'm talking about. Later. I want to lighten this color, but maybe I'll put a little of this green. I want to lighten it, but I don't want to add white to it, because then it kind of gets. Another thing I want to explore more is neutral grays. What Rembrandt paints do I need to purchase first? I would get the transparent colors. Is that what you're asking me about? I would get the Rembrandt transparent red and the Rembrandt transparent brown. Those are two that I use a lot. I need to redo my most used paints list too. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for my favorite Video Blue Extra Pale, which I thought I left out. Oh, here it is. It's over here. I need to put some of that out. Oh, look at those fun colors. They're so fun. In my little bowls, I use these when I mix my acrylic paints and stuff. They're fun. They're like elementary school. Did you guys use these in elementary school? I love them. I have so much stuff. Like I need to clean up my area. Over there is where, oh, I have to show you. I got this planner. Do you guys know, her name's, oh wait, here, let me get it out. I have to show it to you just because it's so beautiful. And it's called the Flourish Planner. This is the box it came in. She does pattern design. And this is the planner. and I'm gonna, it has these fun little clips to mark your pages and colored stickers. So it's like a habit track, and this is my January. I'm starting to write things down that I need to do. And oh wait, I have to find her information here. Like, it has these cool metallic stickers. Like, who doesn't love metallic stickers? And how cute is this little card here? Oops, I'm gonna drop it in my oil paint. Then it'll really be marked by me. Her name's Bonnie Christine, and you can get it. She's a surface pattern designer, and you can get it at bonniechristine.com. I just did her little online course on doing pattern design. I posted a thing that I did. It was just really basic. It was a pattern of holly that I used the other day, and I did oil painting of little the holly berries, and then I did drawings of the leaves and put it together. It was really fun. Sorry, I went off task completely there, didn't I? Okay. So now I want to be very intentional with my brush strokes. And I'm going to use a big brush because that kind of forces you not to fuss with the details. And I need a sip of coffee. Is everybody having coffee or tea? Carol says, where do you buy Vasari? You have to get it from them. It's Vasari.com, I guess, or just type in Vasari oil paint. They're not inexpensive, and you do have to buy $100 worth. Oops, I dropped my little tabs for my planner. I'm gonna put that over there. I know, isn't that planner gorgeous? It'll make having goals a little more fun, I think. Okay, so I want my warm areas to be where the light's hitting, like his nose is warm, and I want this to be warm. And then where it's in shadow, kind of back in the back and down underneath, I want it to be cool. So I'm going to start with my cooler darks. I want to really kind of pay attention to making him actually look more dimensional, rounder than he actually is in the photograph. I know, I will draw and paint. So my old planner that I always did, I always got one of those moleskin. And I'm hoping this new planner helps me be a little more organized. But this is my old planner. One of these old moleskins. And I just did that's my November. I'd take notes in here and draw in here, all my commission paintings. So I was more organized doing it this way, but I hope this other planner keeps me even more organized. When I just have a clean white piece of paper, I just fill it up like crazy. But I did buy a moleskin too, so I'll probably use both. There's something so fun about starting a new year with a new planner and thinking that you're going to be very organized and accomplish a million things, and starting off with a clean slate. It's fun. Now maybe, should I do the eye? Should I do the background? Good morning, Lou. Yes, it is nice to have a place for everything. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm not the most organized thinker. So it definitely helps me, especially because, I have a business during the day. I have an advertising business. So I have a lot of kind of loose ends to pay attention to. So if I have my art stuff kind of in one place, that keeps it a little more separate in my mind because I'm always thinking about all of it. Although I did a pretty good job this holiday of letting go of all of it. That's why I didn't get as much done as I wanted to do, but that's all right. I did do some fun things too. Thank you, Lana. So I do have some fun things coming up that I'm working on. I'm going to have my work at a gallery in Philadelphia called Blue Stone. It's in Old City. Is that what it's called? Pam, are you still on here? You could say something about the gallery. So that's very fun. So that's yeah, I'm very excited about it. So I painted some things specifically for that. Yeah, the holiday, Nancy, it is. It goes so quickly. And then I'm also going to have my work at Villanova University outside of Philadelphia. They're doing a little like fundraiser show that I'm going to be part of. So yesterday I was cataloging the pieces that I'm taking to that. I had to photograph them, which is, I think, the hardest part of the job. And then take them into Photoshop, clean them up, catalog them by the name, the price, the size, all that not very fun stuff. But I got it done, so I'm happy that that's all submitted. I have to take that at the end of the month, and they're having like an opening the last Friday of the month that I'm going to try to go to. I know, thanks, Jackie. I'm excited about it. Oh, Susie, it's Video Blue Extra Pale. It's one of my very favorites. This shows up in probably almost every one of my paintings. It just, like when you put it over top of another color, it just dances so well. It plays well with everyone. I love just adding it on top, and it's not as harsh as a white. I feel like his beak's too big. Is it too big, or maybe this needs to come over more? I'm not sure what's going on here, but something's not quite right. Still a little wonky, but I'll figure it out. No point in fussing over it. Like, I love in here where those colors that doesn't even belong there, but whoops, now that was not smart. I didn't clean my brush. You gotta clean your brush all the time because it picks up stuff. Even though I was in the blues, I touched into that red right there and it spread right into where I didn't want it. Sherry, you did? Can everybody else hear me? Or maybe I just didn't talk. Let me know if you can't hear me. That happened one other time and I had to cancel out. Of course, I'm telling you to tell me if you can't hear me and you won't be able to. Shell, you can? Okay. Shara, can you hear me now? Shara, are you still at the beach? Okay, good. Thank you. I don't know what happened. Good. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Lou. Okay. And I like how this has got that cool kind of bluish green. Oh, you're back in Charlotte. I hope you had a great time. It looks like you did. Cheryl went to the beach for the holiday. How fun. Although being back in Charlotte's nothing terrible either. All right, now I need to work on the eye. I always kind of go in and do this with a small paintbrush. This is really the only time I ever use a small paintbrush. And I hold my breath while I'm doing it. Bad habit. But sometimes I have to do that, just have confidence that it's all going to work out. You know, if there's a part in a painting that you're afraid of, sometimes you have to just go in and work on it, because then you get lost in, like, even though you don't think you're worrying about how it's going to work out, I know I really do worry about it. So like if I'm doing something and there's a focal point in a flower that I feel intimidated by, or I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, how's that ever going to happen? I'll just go in and work on it, because then you get rid of that fear. You can't bring fear into painting, because that's not ever a good plan. You have to be confident. Something I'm always working on. That's one of my words for the year. That's the first thing I put in my planner, was my words for the year, which honestly were the same as last year. I just added some, because that's what I need, more goals. Do you guys pick a word for the year, or words? I think I have like 8. And I do remind myself of them often. My canvas Mary is a 6x6. I'm on my raised panels that I love. I do want to cut up, I think, I was thinking maybe it would be fun for these Wednesday mornings. I could do little study kinds of things too, and do it on the Arches oil paper, which isn't as big as an expense as these other ones. Nancy said, what are they? What are what? What did I say? I don't even know what I was talking about. Get a smaller brush. Nancy, you have to tell me, I'm not sure. Oh, the boards. What I'm talking about painting, or what I do paint on. These are called ampersand gesso panels. It's a smooth gesso board. It looks like this. The one that I'm painting on is just dimensional, just has sides, but it's the same thing. And you can get them at Jerry's or Dick Blick's. This just has sides on it, but it's the same board inside there. It's just glued on. And I paint the sides gold. I love how it looks. It looks contemporary. Oh, the words. Oh, what are my words? Now wait, let me get them out, because I don't want to say them wrong. Now wait, I should know them by heart. Sometimes when I have to think of them, I have trouble. My words, and I have them written right in here. Very first, where did I put them? Here I am looking, can't show you. Shoot, where did I put them? Well, now, I must have put them even before the beginning. Oh, I did. My cute little gold clip, I don't want to lose it. I put them at the beginning of my year in a glance. And they are abundance, confidence, peace, love, intention, and inspiration. Those are my words. Oh, thank you, Pam. So, I'm so happy with the words. Anyone can use anyone they want. RNF set of 12 came with a free board. Oh, isn't that great, Allie? Huh. Man, I need that RNF set too. Oh, Fearless. Now I'm going to want to add to my list. Fearless is wonderful. Yeah. Fearless. Especially with art. What is there to fear? The worst thing you can do is paint something you don't love, and then you just save it, get it at another time, revisit it, or not, or throw it away. Or like the one that I did, I really did that fun abstract that I did on my mantle of kind of abstract Christmas balls that I love. And that was a different painting. Well, it wasn't really a paint. It was a painting, but it had, I don't even remember what it said. I did hand lettering on it and had a big Christmas ball. And I just totally painted over it, and I love what it became. All right, stay on task here. What do we have? 8:40. We're good on time today. Now this is a warmer color for his beak. His, right? Yes, this is a male cardinal. I want some of that gold show through in there. Oh, I gotta get a bigger brush. I am using the little brush. Be none of that. Okay, so I'm remembering that I want my warmer color, cooler colors. And now I'm going to add in some warmer colors, but I feel like something's wonky at his head there. I want to come in more here. Keep cleaning my brush. It's got a little purple in there, but that's all right. I kind of love it. So I'm keeping it soft. See how that kind of blends in up there? It's very soft. I want it to be like that. Okay, so I could do some warmer reds. Need a smaller brush for that beak. Nancy says, I have a hard time finding the difference between warm and cool. So do I, Nancy. Never-ending process of paying attention to that and seeing it, because it's not an easy thing, because it depends what color it's next to. So if it's next to one color, a cool color can look warm. You know, and some artists say, like, you know, the reds, yellows are the warms, and the blues, you know, and greens are cool, but that's not the case either, because there are warm reds and cool red, you know. So I have trouble with that too. Always trying to pay attention to it and always learning. But yeah. And then my mentor, Stephen Brem, he always says, just trust your intuition. Like, don't spend so much time thinking about it. Just trust that, you know, you'll choose the right colors. And I like that too. I like to know what I'm doing, I guess, on an intellectual level. And then, thank you, Shara. Shara says, I love the green background. Yeah, because green and red are magical together. Best friends. I forget what I was saying. Anyway, I like to know, and then I have confidence in it, and then I can trust my intuition. That's what I was doing, a little yoga class yesterday morning, which is another treat of being off from work. And it was about intuition. It was pretty cool. Getting lost in that big brush again. Let's do all of this. I always like to add a little bit of my background color into my subject too. Somehow it makes them kind of be one a little more. I feel like my bird's looking down at me a little more, but I don't dislike that. I think I need a little more dark up in here. Or maybe my eye's just a little lower, but that's okay. I love how birds they end up having so much personality. And it's just because of the shape of their eye. It's usually all in their eyes. I always say that's why I hate talking on the telephone. It's like the hardest thing for me to do. And I realized it's because I love to see and there's nothing to look at. I can't tell, you can't really tell what someone's saying to you if you can't look in their eyes. People can say a million things and it's not even anything if you're not reading what they're saying in their eyes. And the other bad thing is a lot of times when I'm on the phone, then I'm doing other things because I'm not focused on it because there's nothing to look at. So I'm drawing or doodling or thinking about something else. And it's not because I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention sometimes. I love the green background with the sweet boy. Thanks, Cher. So do I. It's because I need something to look at, something to focus on. Now I think his little beak is. That might be too extreme now. Yellow in there. Oh, that yellow helped a little bit. Put some here. Do you like his beak? Yeah, I think it needs to be a little bit maybe redder here. Isn't that good? I still don't feel like this needs to be darker. I feel like it's not going in there. It's not going in. Do you know what I mean? Is that helping? Oh, I'm missing stuff. You guys are talking. My thing wasn't scrolling. So the background is cool. Okay, sorry, I was missing this. I just saw shares. Are you wiping the brush or dipping it? Oh, I'm just wiping it with a towel. There's another brush I like. Oh, this is Rosemary and Company also. 1/4 inch, series 236. It's a smaller brush, but it's nice and flat and long. The background is cool. Yes, it is cool. All right, what else? It's so beautiful, like your work. Thank you, Sarah. I love his face. Thanks, Allie. Texting is worse. Yeah, Anita, you're right. It is worse, and it takes longer. Yes, you're right. Texting is worse. Although I do love the part about texting that I love is that you can write something to someone and you just send it out to the universe and you don't have to think about it again until they get back to you, but you know they got, it went. So it's kind of like off your list for a while. I do like that part of texting and email. It's like I know I sent it and I know they'll get back to me when they have time, but for now, I don't need to worry about it. I'm doing a little bit more worms in here to give it a little more dimension. My favorite bird. Love it. I'm learning how to paint. Oh, good, Mary. Painting is so much fun. Oh my gosh. So I started doing this a while ago, and I get up and paint every morning, and now I can't imagine my life without it, because it is just like my calm. I was thinking about that this morning when I was getting ready for this. I think part of what I love about my painting practice is it's the time of the day when I'm not thinking about all the things that are to come. I'm only thinking about the one thing that I'm doing, painting, because it takes enough thought and enough concentration that you really can't like worry while you're doing it. You just have to totally be in the moment. And then I always say when my mind starts to wander and I start thinking about my day, the things I should be doing that I'm not already accomplishing, that means it's time to put down the paintbrush and start the day. I'm almost finished. 51. I still have a little time, but I think it's almost finished. Still that beak. I'm not happy with it yet. Maybe it just needs, oops. I think that's better. I think I'm happy. What else does he need here? It's a little bit lighter right in here. All right, what do you think? Do you see anything I'm missing? It has some fun, unexpected things that I've left happen without controlling, which is what I love. Some unexpected color. I'm just itching for no apparent reason for a little bit of purple. I'm gonna do that. That's a little bright, but that's okay. Might have been too much right there. Sometimes do you ever wake up dreaming about a color? I do it often, and it sounds crazy, but a particular color, and then I'll try and figure it out during the day, how to create that color. Does anybody else do that? Is that nuts? Oh, paint sticks. Nancy says paint sticks. I did use the whoops, it's a little too bright. RNF pigment sticks. I did use them in this. I'm fussing now. See, that's when you kind of shouldn't do that. Yes, the purple is fun, right? So there's fun colors in there. I'll show you. So that, oh, I didn't sign it. Let me see if I can sign it and hold the phone at the same time. There he is. How fun is that? And there's my reference. What should his name be? It's because you start every day painting. That's, oh, sure. Yeah, I guess probably. I'm already painting in my mind. And there's my palette. Aren't they gorgeous colors? So there's my palette. There's my painting. And my pile, my mess. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me this morning. It was fun. And so tomorrow is New Year's Day, but then next Wednesday I'll be back on schedule. So I'm so glad you guys came. And let me know if you, and I'll put the picture and the gridded photo in Art Friends in our group. So if you guys want to do it, you can paint it and post it in there. And if anyone did the poinsettia, post that too. It's hard because I feel like in on social media, you don't see everything, but go look for it if you don't see it. Thanks, Lori. Bye, Lou. Bye, Sam. Have a great day. Bye, Nancy. Thanks for coming by. It's good to have your brushes laying. Oh, I have mine standing up. They're my brushes over here. Where can you see them all? I have them standing up, but I let them lay down till they're completely dry. So I wash them out like with Murphy's oil soap, and I have a little, I love this to clean them too. This is, it's called lavender and olive soap. So that's what I kind of use to, and then I let them dry completely, because I think if you put them upright, the water gets down in the ferrule, and that's not good for it. So anyway, bye guys. Happy New Year. See you next year. Bye.